Okay, so, this is not the right overlay. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let me get the timer up because someone did a big oopsie in their no damage run. Oh my god. I think that's gonna be like 12 hours. Okay, anyway, that's the past now. Let's move on to shiny Skarmory. Where are my notes? Did my notes crash? Oh, they totally did. I didn't save my I didn't save my no damage timestamp either. Okay. I'm just a huge mess. Hold on. Let me go back to that VOD. How you all doing while I set this up, by the way? For those who are just tuning in, and to those who missed the previous VOD or stream, I just did a big oopsie and no damage, which is why we are switching to shiny hunting right now. We were gonna run this tomorrow anyway, but it was a very not long stream because someone did a oopsie. Today's just not my day. It happens. That's on me. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let me check the timestamp there. Okay. Okay, here's the timestamp. 53, 37, 84.40. Okay, so that's no damage. Okay, we need music. It feels so empty. You know, I forgot about the music already. I got distracted. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay, with this though, I will be able to read chat more. More today. So, get your questions ready, chat. I can actually keep up with you guys while I look for Skarmory. Um, I need to listen to this later. What the hell? Back to our theme song. Alright, here we go. Alright, users. Nope. Why are you ignoring? I was setting up the thing! Oh my gosh, Rick Kirby. I cannot, like, keep up with your messages, like, every 5 seconds. Why am I better than you? Why do you ignore me? Because you're cool, Mikey. Alright, back to Skarmory. So, we left off with a lot of Pyroar spawning, and we missed a Skarmory because it despawned in the rain. So, now I'm just leaving the Pyroar at this point because it's been a lot. Like, a lot. Is this not on loop? But yeah, there are three Pyroar right now. At night and one during the day. So at this point, I'm just going for the whole horde. It is also raining, and I'm afraid of despawning that Skarmory, so 1 second. But yeah, let me get this dock out, and... What day is it? 26. Okay. So here is what we found last time, by the way. If anyone is curious. Who am I? Who am I? What am I? Why are we here? Just to suffer? But yeah, so, I am trying to ignore the shiny Pyroar at this point because I just keep rolling. I keep rolling the lions. You never answered my question. I answered one of them, Ray Kirby. I answered one of them. And I think that's a pretty good amount. News say that you failed a no damage run. I would. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's still 3. Sorry. You hear a lot of sounds and you get overstimulated. I wouldn't say that I failed it. I would say that I messed it up, but I wouldn't say I failed it. It just means I have to spend like 10 extra hours getting back to where I was. Which is, you know, gonna take some time. There's 3. Yeah, there's 3 Pyroar at night and 1 during the day. Some stuff. Yeah, the stream last time went on for a good while, I will say. It went on for a good while after the Skarmory. I did not want to stop. But yeah, no damage run is just gonna be a minute so I can get back to where I was. Ow! Bro is yelling at me. You know, I should have text so that people will know that I'm ignoring the Pyroar. So I think last time people didn't know and then they were confused. Ignoring shiny Pyroar until the horde appears or I get shiny Skarmory. I may have made that a little too long. Hold on. Listen to all the shinies in the background. You can just hear them sparkle, dude. Bro, why is this text so big? I spelled appears wrong. And let me clarify. Whole horde is shiny. I don't even know where to put this, dude. Okay, you know, that works. Nick Gamer, how you doing? You about to make some waffles? Can you share some waffles, please? Make non-binary text? Isn't all text already made up of non-binary numbers? Where's Scar? Well, no, it's binary. Wait, yeah, you're right, sorry. Sorry, brain is just obviously very much mush right now. Make the text blue. I don't think it will blend in very well. I think it will be harder to read if it's blue. I mean, even though white is hard to read, but I think it would be not easier if it was blue, to be honest. Where did Skarmory go? Oh, you're back there. Please don't touch me. Make it yellow? I think yellow's even harder to read. Hello! Hi. How are you doing today? Welcome back to another day of looking for the shiny Skarmory, because I failed it last time stream. Yeah. Jeez. So, I just saw Skarmory despawn again. You been watching my YouTube videos? Ayy! Let's go, let's go. I've been trying to cook up a bit more lately for videos because I'm very, very slow at uploading. Where? Okay, so... rain has stopped, but I have to wait for Skarmory to show up. Don't touch me! Unfortunately, no weather moves in this game. Oh, no weather moves. I don't know why I thought you were talking about the weather moving. But yeah, I agree. It'd be nice if I used, like, sunny day, and then the sky cleared up. But the thing is that if I see a shiny Skarmory, I just have to be really quick with the bench. I think you just gotta catch it ASAP when it spawns in case it starts raining again. If it rains, I just gotta bench until it stops raining. But, if it rains after it appears, like maybe a minute or, well, not a minute, but can it rain like a minute or two after? Encourage you to get the Sword Shield DLC. Hey, let's go. It's actually pretty good DLC. Mean when it's shiny? Yeah, I think when it's shiny I have to bench, so I get rid of the rain. So the plan that I came up with last stream was that if I bench immediately, it will not despawn. If it aggroes on me, it will not despawn. But I think it's better if I bench immediately, as to not despawn the Skarmory. What happened before was that it wasn't raining when you benched, and it started raining a couple minutes afterwards, not because it was aggro. It actually... so when they aggro, they do stay, but... yeah, sometimes the rain just does take a while to start. Okay, so that's good to know. I didn't realize that it rained a little bit after. But if it aggroes, it doesn't despawn for sure. Because it was there for a good while. While it was raining. Anyway, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good for the Skarmory. Odds of it raining again, hopefully, are not high. But I think we'll be good. Welcome back, Caleb. Welcome back. How are your waffles? But yeah, I think the best thing I really can do is just bench immediately. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Duskenrock. I think we'll be fine. I think, as soon as it's shiny, I just gotta save immediately. If it's raining as it's spawning in, I will bench for sure. But if it rains, if there's a chance of it raining after, then I will just try to save or exit the area so it doesn't despawn, and then figure it out after. Maybe. Anyway, it was just really unlucky on that Skarmory encounter. It do happen. However, it was very funny. Pretty sure they despawn immediately when it starts raining though. No, I swear when it was aggro, it was just stuck. Like, looking at me. And when the when the other Skarmory have aggroed on me in the rain, they have also not despawned. For sure. Because it despawned after it de-aggroed. I mean, we'll figure it out. If I take the risk, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't despawn when it's aggroed and it still despawns, and that's on me. I think it'll be fine though. YOLO. If I fail another one, it is what it is. I'm kind of lackadaisy on some of these. Alright, what do you think is gonna spawn? What do you think is gonna shine next? Day Pyroar, Night Pyroar, or Skarmory? 1 for Day Pyroar, 2 for Night Pyroar, 3 Skarmory. Right now we have 1 Pyroar spawning during the day, and then we have 3 Pyroar at night. Also, I need to check that Ghastly in the corner. Yeah, Ghastly. That was our 3rd to last shiny last stream. Man, we had so many shinies last stream, but they were like all Pyroar, which makes sense. 2 for Day. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, Day has more rolls right now, so it's more likely. But yeah, I could be wrong on the aggro thing. That's just what I've gathered, but I think like the 3 times it's happened, it doesn't mean it's entirely true. Like maybe something happened. Yo, Zodiac, happy Pokemon Day Eve. Happy Pokemon Day Eve indeed. See you at 6 AM tomorrow for Pokemon news. I need to stretch more. I really need to stretch more. Last time I checked, you got the bird last time. I found the bird, but I didn't catch it because it despawned in the rain. And it didn't despawn immediately. That's what I had thought, but I wasn't sure. It doesn't mean that you're stupid, though. I think it's just... I kind of remember it like that because I experienced it myself, so it's easier for me to remember in that case. But you're good. Pretty sure it despawned immediately in the rain. Mandela effect, am I right? But no, you're good, you're good. But yeah, if it rains, I just gotta bench until it goes away. Is that a shiny female Pyroar, or are you blind? No, you're right. I'm just ignoring them right now until I get a whole horde as a shiny, because I think that'd be funny. Or until I get shiny Skarmory. You know what? I'm probably gonna want to do both, just because I'm curious to see how that looks. At this point. A part of me kind of wants the horde to be all shiny before the Skarmory, because I think it'd be funny. But also... would not be ideal. Get a whole horde of Shalfa? True, that is also something I could do. Imagine the Pyroar, like the male Pyroar, is just like the only one that's not shiny, and every other Pyroar is female, and it just looks like a female variant. But yeah, either we get a whole horde of Pyroar or Skarmory shows up. One of those is gonna happen first, and I feel like it's gonna be the horde. That's still 3, okay. We'll check the Ghastly at 3,000. 3,000 benches. I can actually catch up with chat now, though, so if anyone asked me any questions earlier, and if there are questions that I feel like I can answer, then I will answer them. I know that Kirby dropped a lot. I didn't know how to answer them, though. Plan to get home at 4:25 first thing. Wait, sorry, 16:25. My bad. Sorry, I'm American. And I just immediately converted that. Buy leaf green, then sit down and watch the presents while hunting Bulbasaur. Nice! That's a solid plan. Am I bold? I am pretty bold. I am pretty bold, I'd say. What'd you do? They're just questions I could answer. Like, you didn't do anything bad. I feel like sometimes people ask questions and I'm just like, I don't know how to answer this. Imagine you leave the timer on auto hunt, take a 3-hour nap, and still no Skarmory. I have never done the auto controls or auto hunts in this game. Partially because I record these and I don't want to be like turbo controlling if I'm sitting here anyway, or because I kind of don't know how. It's like both. You're distracted? Oh. W distraction. 2200, already got school, gotta go sleep. For sure. Take care and hope school goes well. Hope you have a good day. Who wants to help do Yveltal raids? Need help emotionally. Real. Real and valid. There's an NDDF if anyone wants to catch it. Still the one. Two, three. Okay. Yippee, woman. Man, I just can't believe I messed up the no damage thing that bad. Like, I should've just checked after the fight. I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't get hit. And then I opened my party like, let me just plan things out. I have damage. Goofy Backup save couldn't help me there. How long do you think it'll take to reach mission 19? Wait, why don't I just trade like a level 100 and then just extreme speed everything? Why don't I do that? Don't touch me! I thought that Pyro in the back was shiny. Don't touch me! I thought that Pyro in the back was shiny for a second. So, chat, you looking forward to anything, like, in life? One of your opponents is known for ghost types. Which one? I mean, I haven't reached her yet, so when it comes to catching up, I could just transfer in a Pokemon so that I can get to where I was and then go back to the no damage run. Is what I was thinking. Where is Skarmory? Oh, back there. Chat, I swear. Wait. Yeah. Chat, I swear earlier, I had, like, something metal, like, clink with my water bottle, and it was the same exact pitch and frequency as a shiny sound. But yeah, in the no damage run, I haven't hit Gwyn yet, so everyone else, unless I, like... The extreme speed is just so I can get back to where I was in a no damage run. Because it auto-saved after it, but the backup save auto-backup saved. So I couldn't roll back to where I took damage. Because I didn't realize I took damage. Until after. And I was like, oh god. It's probably a shiny Rotom inside your water bottle. True. But yeah, does that make sense for the no damage run? Like, no damage run, I want it to be as authentic as possible, which is why I'm, like, trying to get back to where I was. With a new file. And reload there. Or transfer my Pokemon over to there. Oh, but my berries, dude! I'm gonna lose my berries. I bought so- oh wait, no, I can bulk buy them now. That's less of an issue. My Mega Stones! That's actually gonna be an issue. I have to actually grind for the Mega Stones, too. And wait, I don't have to EV trade. That one's fine. Because they were gonna be the same Pokemon. What else do I need to transfer, chat? Oh, Quick Claw. Can't you do that reset thing where you spawn at the Pokemon Center? That's what I did for a few times where I actually got hit and it re-rolled. But the thing is that I didn't realize that I saved. I didn't realize that I got hit, so I flew to a different Pokemon Center and it saved after I got hit. That's the issue I'm encountering right now, Zodiac. So the thing is that I have to make a new profile so I can transfer my Pokemon over and then start from where I left off, which was rank D against Jose. That's where I got hit last second and didn't realize. Because it was Ice Punch. I thought it was starting up. But I ended up flying to a Pokemon Center after and it autosaved. I didn't enter the Pokemon Center, I just flew to one. Which is my mistake. I should have checked after the fight before I flew. Yeah, sorry, I probably wasn't explaining it very well earlier. Gonna throw yourself- oh, you should probably not do that, Caleb. Life advice. I got you. But yeah, no damage is on hold until I fix that reroll issue. Or rollback issue, because my goodness. So the plan on the new file is to get extreme speed in that file so I can catch up to where I was, is what I meant to say. I probably, this whole spiel is because I was unclear on my initial statement. I didn't want to do a no damage run with just extreme speed. With a level 100 because that defeats the purpose. But, and one-shotting it just wouldn't be a good video if I did that. But yeah, new profile just to catch up to where I was, and then we continue as we have been. Which is trying not to take damage. With kind of even level Pokemon. We have not been lucky with these quite yet. Like, no new shinies have appeared yet. Man, last time we got one every, like, 80 to 100. Like, within 100 for sure. It was kind of weird. Skarmory back there is not shiny. You'd be the extremist extreme speeder in Pokemon history if you did. True. True. Maybe I might try to catch up on an alt account. And then just go off of vibes there if anyone wants to, like, just swing by. I probably won't be, like, speaking though. I'm just gonna be mashing A. One, two, three. There we go. I have to deal with Urbane holding my hand again, though. Still one Pyroar here. Or one shiny, my bad. Yeah, it's not the worst thing. I'm glad that this is, like, at the middle of the game. So I can just learn and do it one time, hopefully, and not do this again. Rather than, like, the end of the game where I'm like, oh, I have to get back to where I was at the end of the game. Make your character male. I'm probably gonna keep them female for the video consistency. Once we have plot with Urbane, like... Urbane is such, like, a little... shit. In the no damage plot. We have to keep him. I think if we suddenly switch it to Tawny, it would not hit the same. I think it'd be funny if it suddenly changed, but also I think the emotional carryover would not hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Perfect way to identify Urbane. Real talk, I actually don't mind Urbane. I think he's actually a pretty cool character. After watching your 1000 Dynamax Adventure Challenge video on YouTube, how do you have so much patience? I think I just tuned myself out of existence. To be honest. I'm glad it sounds like you enjoyed the video. Thank you for swinging by. I think a big thing for me is just chat helps with me, like, with the time going by, and that's a huge factor, besides me just zoning out. I think I would zone out if I didn't have chat, but I think they keep me slightly more present. Gamer Tony, how you doing? You're welcome. You were definitely there during the 1000 Max Adventures video from last year. You definitely did not start watching during the no damage run for sure. Great editing and storytelling. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, it's raining! Sorry, this despawns Skarmory. Yeah, trust. Yeah, thank you for the kind words, Kahuna Pat. Thank you. Look at Skarmory just ascend. Alpha Skarmory ascent. Was that Ivor Stinky? Oh, that's just Skarmory's shadow. Oh, that's kind of scary. Started watching today. Welcome to the stream, Mikey. Good, how are you today? I am feeling goofy, because I messed up my no damage run a little bit. That's a whole tangent that I don't want to get into, because I've explained it a little bit. And I feel like I don't explain it very well. But TLDR, I have to make a new file to get back to where I was to continue recording for the challenge. Because someone did an oopsie. But for this run, I'm chillin'. Haven't really gotten any new shinies yet, but still looking for Skarmory. We got Skarmory last stream, we found Skarmory last stream, but it despawned. So now I'm here for another 20 hours, probably. Hope you can get back to the part of the story where you're at. Thank you. Luckily, I wasn't, like, too far. Like, I was about halfway through, which I'll take. It's better than, like, endgame, where I mess up, and then I can't roll back. I'll take, like, halfway through. Bright side, might have just got a shiny Alpha Mawile or Bunny around. I feel like they actually don't roll. I think the rabbit's too far to roll, and the big chomper is on the roof, which doesn't really roll unless you are on the roof yourself. It's too high up. So most of my phases will be Pyroar, Ghastly, and I think that's it. The Ghastly's in an alleyway. Well, actually, are the bunnies in range? They haven't shined for me, but maybe I'm just unlucky. Let's see. Skarmory, please. Are the daytime and nighttime spawns different spawns in memory? Never realized that. Yeah, I didn't know that until chat told me. And then, since I've been keeping the Pyroar around, I'm like, oh, yeah, they are pretty different. But it's only the Pyroar in this area that are different based on time. The Skarmory is actually day and night, like the same memory thing. I don't know why they have the Pyroar different, but they do. '30th anniversary presents later on thoughts. Ooh, I. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, Bootleg Flanders, thank you for the raid. Thank you. How's this stream? Let me do a quick shout out thing real quick. Shout out at bootleg. It's without the at. There we go. Don't touch me! Oh my gosh, I'm getting mugged. But predictions for Pokemon Presents is a lot of mobile updates. So Pokemon Masters EX, Pokemon Go, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Pokemon Sleep. What's a new one? Pokemon Friends. I don't think they've touched the Tooth one in a while. Pokemon Unite isn't mobile, but that is a pretty up there. Or constantly updated series. Gen 10... I feel like normally they do a teaser, but if it's dropping this year, they might just do a full-on trailer. It will likely, in my opinion, I think it'll drop this year, but we'll see. Hoping Gen 10 isn't only for Switch. I would also hope the same. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be Switch 2 exclusive, because that's how they make it. That's how Nintendo likes to do things. Pokemon Smile DLC announcement, true. I have not heard anything about that game in forever. I can see, a little... Not a teaser, because they've already done a teaser. But they can drop a little bit more information on the Aardman Pokemon series with Sirfetch'd and Pichu. What else? I had so many other guesses. Fire Red Leaf Green will be mentioned. I'm hoping Gale of Darkness and Colosseum are tomorrow. Pokemon Sleep DLC. You gotta pay $5 to get a shiny Mew in Pokemon Sleep. Cafe Remix. I forgot about that one. I actually enjoyed that one. I didn't play it long, but I enjoyed the gameplay. Damn it. Yeah, whenever a new handheld console, or whenever a new console drops, Nintendo will always be like, yep, new game, put it only exclusively here. I think the only reason why Legend ZA was not on that boat was because it was already delayed. So they just put it on both. But yeah, new games on the new console is how they promote the new console for sure. I can't see them not doing Switch 2 exclusive. Pokopia is also gonna be Switch 2 exclusive, right? I think that's a telling sign, but I could be wrong. Gen 10, what do you think the gimmick's gonna be? That's a great question. I actually hope that Mega Evolution is just back again, because I feel like this game expanded on it, but I want another game with Mega Evolution, considering how they were dropped in this game and not really... They aren't... The Megas aren't really in one of the traditional mainline. Like, this is mainline, but it's not traditional mainline, where it's turn-based. So I can see Mega Evolution being in there. It may even run like Pokemon Champions, where it's Mega Evolution with Terrestrialization and Z moves. The Omni Ring? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I forgot they called it that. Or I didn't realize they called it that. Gen 10 releases for the OG Game Boy. Go back to the roots as part of the 30th anniversary. True. Pixel art. I think Gen 10 is gonna look... Hello, they're all next to me. I think Gen 10 is actually gonna hopefully look pretty good. Cause this game is... The gameplay is actually pretty well polished, I will say. I think there are some things to still improve on, but this was a pretty good step up for a 3D Pokemon game. And I think Gen 10's it's just gonna keep getting better. As long as they have enough time to make it, that is. Almost 3,000. True. At 3,000, we'll check for the ghastly. Or 3,001, because I think it's gonna land on night being an odd number. Pokemon Champions news? True. Especially with it dropping this year. I can see them doing that. Can't complain about the gameplay mechanics for ZA. I love the gameplay mechanics. I think my only gripe is that it's kind of tedious to get around, especially with all the rails in the city. I've reached all these dead ends and I'm like, dog, where is anything? I don't know where the ladders or scaffoldings are to reach a roof. But that's more so map navigation. When it comes to like the battle mechanics, like real time, I really, really like it. Good for turn-based games, but you hope they keep that egg collecting method from SV. I actually hope they improve the egg collecting method in SV. Like, it was a good method, but my only thing was that you couldn't shiny hunt while collecting eggs. If you can shiny hunt, or sorry, if you could hatch eggs while collecting eggs, that would be the best thing. Like, you just hoard them, you don't have to speak to the basket. I mean, you still can, sorry. What I'm trying to say is that when the basket is collecting the eggs, you don't have to be present all the time. You don't need to just stand there. Champions has to release soon-ish. Wait, I missed the message. Soonish, if they still want to move the official VGC Worlds Battles onto it for August. Yeah. It said 2026, but I feel like they said summer 2026, right? I feel like it's pretty short. Adding the maps to the, or adding the ladders to the map would be useful. I was so lost, dude. I did not know where to go for anything. Like, they would show you the holovators after you unlock them, which I don't think is the worst thing. I'm glad that's an option, but ladders would just never show up. Holovators, though, I could just never find them because I did not explore the city very well. Forgot about breeding because it isn't in ZA. You know what I want back in a Pokemon game, dude? Fishing. I miss fishing. We haven't had that since Sword and Shield. Prob's gonna drop a release date for Champions tomorrow. True. Pokemon Champions release date. They could just drop it like next week. We wouldn't even know. But yeah, I'm hoping for Gale of Darkness Coliseum Virtual GameCube because it was in the preview when they launched the Virtual GameCube trailer, but at the moment, that only has like 7 games. Like 6 or 7 games. I can't remember. Need the route maps, just say go to Route 67, then bam, I know where to go. True. I like how we both said 6 and 7. But yeah, that'd be very nice. I miss the overhead routes. Like, this game has sectors and stuff, which is neat, but sometimes I just want to go in like a straight line and be like, yeah. You'd like XD on GameCube Online too? That's what I'm saying. I want a shiny hunt in that game. Bought the expensive rip-off expansion pack in May because you thought Coliseum NXT would be on it and they're still not here. I did the same thing. I think a lot of Pokemon fans actually did that for Coliseum and XD. And they just have not, they're still not on it. Unfortunately. Screen reader? Oh, like from the Game Boy Advance and SP. Like the cards, right? Oh, that's a throwback. Like the swipes. They'll probably like innovate that or like evolve it to be like a QR code. Wait, no, that was e-reader. Sorry, it's not screen reader. What's the screen reader? I mean, QR code? Probably not QR code. Like, they would want you to physically be able to scan that. I was thinking of e-reader, though. Ain't feeling like learning a new shiny method, so you hope it's something basic. Honestly, that's fair. Going into this game, I was kind of intimidated. Like, I have to learn a new method. Just heard the shiny noise? Oh, yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of those. Especially right now, because there are like 3 Pyro right now. It's gonna be loud as hell. Oh, never mind. They did not spawn next to me. Oh, screen reader. Oh, no. Yeah. The accessibility feature. My brain was thinking of an e-reader. Sorry, I was still on the old classic retro Pokemon game and mentality. But no, I get what you're saying. Brain goofy, that would be nice. They should add more accessibility features. I think that's always like a plus to have for your consoles. Yep, that's the sound, the loud sound. Shiny Scrammer is so annoying because of them cats. Oh my gosh, you don't even know. I mean, you probably do know because you said that it's annoying. But like, look at my past few streams. These are all the phases. Pyroar, Pyroar, Gassy. Pyroar. This was the last stream. I actually had a Skarmory appear, but it despawned in the rain. And then this was the stream before that, which was mostly Pyroar and 1 Ghastly. Stream before that was Pyroar, and then the stream before that was 2 Pyroar. When we started. So, here we are. Unfortunately, some goofy person was not able to catch their Skarmory the first time. So, I'm still here. Emulate, oh, that's cool. Wait, that's actually sick. But yeah, I'm not very lucky with these Pyroar. At this point, I've just stopped catching them. Despawns in the rain, what dev thought I was a good idea? I can see it because they're like a steel type, but high key, when they were aggroed on me, I should have known that they despawned in rain because it was happening when I was rolling for them. And I would have to wait and I'm like, okay, they despawned in rain. But for some reason my brain didn't think the shiny would despawn in the rain. Because it wasn't at first, it was like aggroed on me. And because it was aggroed, it didn't despawn. And then when I de-aggroed because I was getting mugged by all the lions, then it despawned in the rain. Which was quite unfortunate. And I was hoping it would be in like the day-night cycle if I re-rolled the bench. It was not. It was just gone. It was just gone straight up. Seen from multiple playthroughs that it could be a pain. Yeah, normally I didn't think this would take this long. High key, I've been like really lucky with my hunts, like Honedge in Zone 4. I got that like immediately every time I've tried. But the Skarmory here, this was actually like a nightmare. There is a faster method to hunt it, and if I did that method, I likely would have it by now, within the amount of time that I spent using this method. But I wanted to do this method, like the bench method, because I feel like this one's a classic, and I haven't done this in a while. And Hyperspace has made it very easy for me to get shinies. Ooh, I was saying last time I want an Alpha Skarmory as well. To be shiny, after failing that last Skarmory. Can that Skarmory be Alpha? Please! That's what I'm saying. Hunting Shalfa for male Sneasel in Alabaster Icelands because I thought it would take ages and I just got it. That's so cool. So that's cool. Rad. It's when you expect it to take ages, you're like, it's just, it doesn't. When you expect it to be short, it doesn't. It's always the opposite of what you expect. What's the plan when it eventually shines earthquake to KO all the Pyroar? I'm gonna chuck so many balls at the Pyroar to get rid of what I can, and then catch the Skarmory, and save outside of the zone. If it's raining though, if it's raining when the shiny spawns, I need to immediately bench so that it doesn't despawn in the rain. Again. Where am I? There we go. Burgundy! Hello, Ronald. New here, have you ever caught a shiny Pokemon? It's like a normal Pokemon but different color? No. No, not really. Just kidding, yeah. I've caught quite a few. But welcome to many Pyroar spawning simulator. Thanks. Nah, I got you. But welcome. Yeah, there are a lot of Pyroar spawning. Have Dragonite ready to shield you from the attacks. True. Body blocker. I just sent out my Pokemon so they could be a decoy while I chuck balls at the Skarmory. Wait, that's actually a strategy I could run though. Is a shiny Pokemon like a Digimon at all? You know, technically. I love Digimon. You know how Agumon has, like, black Agumon? What happened to my number? That was meant to be 2. This is now 3. Bad at typing, apparently. Digimon have shinies too, but we don't call them shinies. They're also not as rare. But they do exist, I guess. Yay! Especially because Dragonite doesn't get hit by Earth Power. Oh, yeah, then in that case, they're just gonna try to Flame Wheel Fire Fang. They're gonna do something. Because they don't really use immune moves against Pokemon that are... They don't really use moves that are... that... Wait. They don't really use moves against Pokemon that are immune to said move. Is how I phrase that. I'm bad at English as well. Welcome back, Clay. Started benching 30 minutes ago and just got in 200 benches. W! Shiny Skarmory in the next 10 resets called it. Yo! Please. Okay, we gotta check the Ghastly at 3001. Use Urbane and Tawny as decoys. I'm down to put Urbane in the ring. I've not met Tawny. I can't hate on Girly yet. But Urbane I've met, and, you know... I need some revenge. Trying to get the Shine Charm and Sword Shield. Ooh, yeah, Shine Charm in that game takes a hot minute, especially because of the exclusives, but I hope you get it. Did the Mawile on the roof spawn off this bench or out of range? They're out of range. From my knowledge, they're out of range. If the roof is too high, they are out of range. Like, if my rule of thumb is that if you can see the Pokemon on the roof, they're rolling. If you cannot see the Pokemon on the roof, they are not rolling. But if you're on the roof and see Pokemon on the ground, they are rolling. And bros, welcome back. How's your studying and assignments and... I'm a Freakazoid now? What the hell? Welcome to 3000, chat. Yeah, I'm not as lucky as the last stream so far. Okay. Let me check on the Ghastly. Nope, not yet. I'm pretty sure these guys are out of range, but it's weird that Ghastly's in range, but not that hole if it is rolling. I don't think it's rolling the holes, but maybe it just hasn't landed on it. Soul draining, thanks. Ah, no problem. Assume Skarmory's just the same? Yes. I think the big thing is that since I failed the last Skarmory, it hurts more. Just a little bit. I'm like more excited for it to appear. Because last year I just did not want to stop. However, it's also the case that it hurts a little bit more when it doesn't shine. Because it's all Pyroar, and I'm just ignoring the Pyroar now. I thought the spawns each reach up there because Skarmory flies near there. Oh, so I think if a Pokemon is seen, if you see the Pokemon, sorry, like if it spawns, if it straight up spawns, then it has like a range before it despawns. But if you're not within the range of the roof Pokemon to spawn, then they're not rolling. It's weird. That's how I see it. Was Skarmory my first shiny fail? I've had other shiny fails, like I failed a Gibble in this game. I failed a Grimer in Leaf Green. But this is the most painful shiny fail for sure. Not as lucky as the last stream? No, those shinies were from the last stream. I just didn't catch them. I have not gotten anything new yet today. The despawn range is slightly longer than the spawn range. Yes! Sorry. Phrasing is hard, but you summarized that very well. Pepsi, how you doing? Oh, I see that Skarmory over there trying to despawn and not shine. Is that 4 Pyros now? From last stream, yeah. I just ignored them all. The only thing I caught from that batch was the Ghastly in between those two. Still nothing new. Where did Skarmory go? Did Skarmory despawn? Yeah, Skarmory despawned. Okay. Time to wait again. That's so unfortunate. I just bought a Skarmory. Why does it despawn in the rain? Look at that shiny Pyroar just hanging out. Getting back to their horde. You took my shiny luck from me. From the Skarmory. What the heck? Have you drank any Pepsi today, Pepsi? Want to do sword shield hunting, but you'd also rather do a Mr. Beast 25 hours in Area 17 challenge than get the shiny charm. Oh, and sword and shield. You prefer this hunt over the shiny charm? And sword shield? Honestly, fair. I get it. You got 4 shiny power in Area 17 and 20 shiny birds flying the streets of Lumios right now. Actually, though, dude, I'm gonna never forget that fletchling that rolled 3 times in a row when I was rolling in Area 20. Nothing else shined. It was just a fletchling. I just didn't catch the last one. And I planned on catching it after I was done with the alpha hunts, but I accidentally scared it away during the DLC, I think. Oh, I remember. Oh my gosh. In the DLC, there was a moment where I heard a shiny sound, and then I couldn't find it, and I was like, well, it was probably a fletchling that flew away. I didn't realize I was in the area. I just realized this 2 months later. Well, live and learn. Tried a little bit to complete the dex a few years ago, but you really hated it? I like sword and shield hunting, but I think every game is like someone else's cup of tea. Like, some people may really, really like this game's hunting. Some people may really, really hate it. Some people may like retro odds, fire red, leaf green hunting. Other people may really hate it. Hey, Skarmory's back. What's y'all's dream shiny? Tyrant! Really hoping for a full team of Shalpa Anthros. Oh wait, that's actually fire. Wait, a full team of Alpha Tyrantrum! You have inspired me, you're so right. That's genius. The catching and trading all the Pokemon for the decks. That's fair. The exclusives were like not ideal, for sure. Version exclusives will always be not ideal. Like, let's go hunting? I never did that enough. I only did it a little bit. Sorry, my phone almost fell and I had to catch it. Oh my god. Still no new shinies. What did we start at? 2,847. To be fair, I have less rolls too, because the night spawns are like hoarding right now. So that's also impeding on the luck. When you're gonna get a shiny Skarmory? We found one, but it despawned. Just have to wait until it comes back when it's ready. Jurassic Park Tyrantrum's Triumph, featuring Chris Pratt getting eaten by the Tyrantrum in Jurassic Park the movie. I have never seen Jurassic Park, by the way. Unfortunately. I think I'd enjoy it, I've just never watched it. 3,209? That's still faster than my Fennekin. I'm down for that. The speedrun record is just about 17 hours to 100% of Pokedex and Sword Shield. What the hell? Wait, how the logistics even work there? Because they gotta get the version exclusives too, right? Are they able to run 2 copies? Or do they have to like set up a plan like, hey, yeah, I plan on trading with this person. Oh, bye, Light, thank you for hanging out, have a good EP. And take care. Still yet to find a shiny chest in this game, been looking for so long. Oh, with the Wild Zone 17 rules, right? I think there was an overload method for a bit, but they patched that, so it may be tough again to get a shiny chestpin. But I hope you get the chestpin. 2 copies and moving them to Pokemon Home is a lot. Oh, sick! Okay. Wait, W. Wait, how did they get the later Pokemon? Because I remember there's like a Delmize in Shield, like, way later in the game. I might look into a speedrun VOD for that, because they're definitely on speedrun.com. Caught a shiny Skarmory in hyperspace randomly. Nice, 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 nice. I thought about the hyperspace method, but I was doing too many hunts in hyperspace, and I wanted something as a different change of pace. And then after this, we'll go back to hyperspace hunting. Because, you know, after that Skarmory fail, I think I deserve it. Overloading. Yeah. They patched it with a DLC. So, I hope you get Chespin. I think if you have DLC, it is easier to get it in the DLC, but I don't know. It was such a sick method. I wish they kept it. Look where we get caught by auto mod bot. Oh, actually, I disabled the auto mod for links. As long as no one says anything sus, but that's absolutely fine. Thank you, Kahuna Pat. Thank you. I'll probably just keep this tab open and then watch it later, because I am curious. See that Skarmory back there. Anything sus? Yeah! At first, I mostly had the link bot, or the bot. I can't speak, I'm so sorry. I mostly had the bot mod links because there are so many bots on Twitch. But the thing is that they don't send actual links usually. They like separate the dot so it doesn't look like a link, and then they send like a one of those scam links. So it doesn't prevent them anymore, unfortunately. Did that Skarmory look green to anyone else? Oh, we can double check that. It was raining though, so I need to double check that the Skarmory does not despawn in rain. I think it was raining. I might be checking. I might be tripping. I can't speak anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just I'm having a long day, I think. Struggled my no damage run, and then here I am shiny hunting unexpectedly, and no Skarmory. Okay. And having fun, but unable to speak. Just struggling overall today. Never mind, just going to say, no, you're good, you're good. The lighting at night does make it look kind of shiny. Especially with the green grass around it. Like, it feels like it reflects off of the Skarmory, you know? It does have a reflective surface. Adding stream boo as a block term. Oh, right, block terms are a thing. You're so right. Thank you. Wait. I forgot about blocked terms. You're a genius. I will have to note that later. That's a big skarmory. Yeah, luck is not hitting today. Here. Hear me out. We save here. Close the game. Just wait a little bit. Actually, let me check what games are on. I got distracted. Have they added anything else? Nope. Well, Fire Emblem, that was their last time I checked, though. I mean, W games, F-Zero hits. Zelda Wind Waker hits. Oh, I need to play Luigi's. I have not played a lot of these, actually. Like, the only one I played is F-Zero. I played 20 minutes of this because it was a 20-minute demo. Oh, sorry, I played like 8 hours of this only in the 20-minute demo. And then I never played Path of Radiance or Wario World or Luigi's Mansion or Mario Strikers. Mario Smash Football? What the? Oh wait, actually that's European. Mario Strikers? I was like, when they have football? And then I remembered that's what Europeans call it. Okay, back to game. Are you just gonna fill the zone with shiny? I can't read. Are you just gonna fill the zone with shinies and use it as a zoo? Yes. Tell Skarmory if it doesn't shine within the next couple of benches, he will get hit with a sock full of butter. Like, I'm like Sam Puckett from iCarly. A frozen stick of butter. Didn't you say anything about Chibi Robo? The thought crossed my mind, but I don't think I said it out loud, sorry. Chibi Robo is actually a really underrated game, and I think me not mentioning it really put more salt in the wound. I apologize. It's an underrated game. I have not played it, but I know it's underrated. I've seen playthroughs. I've seen speedruns. You should be very sorry. I apologize. Yas, Nightbot, yas! Drop them links. I feel like it always rains at night in-game. So I'm hoping the Skarmory shines during the day. Nightbot is spamming? Okay, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about the spam? You know what I'm craving right now, dude? I randomly got the craving for garlic bread. I never craved that. In fact, I did not like it when I was younger. But I kind of started liking it, I think, around my college years. And I haven't had it since. I don't think I've had garlic bread in like 6 years. You always crave garlic bread? Yo. Nightbot should be hit with a sock of butter, okay? Chat, pull out, like, your sock of butter and put in chat, target colon your butter sock target. Who would you hit if you had a stick of butter in a sock? Whoa, that's a little too much on Nightbot. A little too much right there. So sad the director's like, is at the time it's at because it's 2 p.m. for you in Ireland, which is smack dab in the middle of your boring ass double history class. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like they try to go for time zones where people are awake, but unfortunately it's at a time where I feel like a lot of people, you know, are still busy. Like, in my time, it's 6 a.m. In my time zone, people are busy sleeping or going to work. It's one of those two. And then Japan gets theirs at 11 p.m. Australia, I think, 1 a.m. And it's like a weekday, so, well, weekday in Western Hemisphere. But yeah. Yo, Jeff, how you doing? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, butter? Target the Ampharos 99. You hit yourself with the stick of butter. Rick Herbert wants to hit me with the stick of butter. Okay. Sorry, a butter sock? No. Where are the shinies? I mean, there are shinies right here, but where are the new ones? We haven't gotten any new ones in forever. Target garlic bread? Honestly, butter on garlic bread sounds fire. Frick, I was hoping that sound was coming from the Skarmory. But hi, not much. Had a busy day and now being a lazy bastard. We love that. That's what you gotta do. You gotta relax after a long, hard day, you know? I hope it's relieving you and treating you right. Shiny Sound is starting to get annoying. Honestly, fair. Honestly, very fair. I just want to get a whole horde and, like, be done with the shiny sound. If anything, I can, like, catch the shiny Pyroar during the day. Just to get rid of it. But I also don't want to catch any more Pyroar right now. At first, I was like, dude, this is a dopamine hit every time I hear it. But now I'm like, oh, this is a little bit too much. The initial stream, it was pretty exciting. Now I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking forward to anymore. Got a new job. Nice. Did some shopping. Got the gremlins from school. Ate crawfish and cooked dinner. That sounds like a fire day. Dude. I slept on seafood for a good many, many years of my life. Like, I would like oysters and shrimp and stuff, but I hated fish. But now I'm like, oh, I've been to a seafood boils. I went to my first one ever in like 2022, I think. And it was just so good. Like, I'm obsessed with them now. That sounds quite eventful. New job is boiling crawfish for a place right down the road. Wait, that's sick! I have never met anyone who works, like, with the seafood stuff, so that's really interesting to hear about. No one wanted for it? That's surprising, actually. Gonna be destroying some crawfish every day. If you had a kid, what would you name them? E equals MC squared. One of those, like, fancy letter names that... not just Elon Musk, but I think Rihanna did that too, or Beyonce, one of those two. No, realistically, I wouldn't do that. I actually think that's really bad for the kid. I don't know what I'd name them. Honestly, I don't think I'd have a kid. So, their name would be Noel. What you do in the privacy of your work is no one's business. So true, so true. Preach. You made ramen? Wait, can you share? Can you, like, mail some over to me? Please and thank you. There are still no new shinies. These 4 were here last time. We've rolled only 200 times. I don't know why I'm so impatient. Like 220 times, you know. It's fine. Don't touch me. I saw that bite coming out. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Kidless? Is that like the Megamind emote? Are you going for that vibe? Maidenless, kidless. Like, you name it, I'm probably that. Maybe? Now you gotta edit a Megamind emote. Single diva? Whoa, slay. Live your kids to death, but these because are expensive. Honestly, I'd imagine so. That makes sense. What's happening? Undertale editor, hello! I'm playing Sands again. As background music. Forgot to join the stream. Nah, you're good, you're good. How was your Undertale? I see Skarmory just ascending upwards. Aren't you? Ooh, Kahuna has a point. Kahuna has a great point. I had triplets and named them after the Beatles, John, George, and Ringo. I should feel bad for that child. Imagine growing up with the name George. So true. People might have called him Curious, you know? Bucky. Whoa. Whoa. Tucci. Touche. Choose play Legends Zao with only cheese in your mouth or play Legend Z without talking. I don't know what Legend Z is, but I'm down to play Legend Z without talking if it's a new game. I'm just kidding. Wait. They can drop Pokemon Legends Gun. I think I said that before. I don't think I could have cheese in my mouth for that period of time. Like, I'm really bad at, like, taking big bites of food. And if I had something in my mouth for that long, I think I would cry. Like, when I eat, I take, like, Squidward bites, apparently. I didn't realize I did that until people were like, why do you take such small bites? And now I'm, like, hyper-conscious of it. I had someone, like, want to try eating at the same pace as me. They hated it. We could get Legends Cure. True! What would be between black and white? Oh, Legends Cure would be so fire, though. They could do Legends Gray, but Kyurem is like more of a... Well, no, it's gray. But with some blue. speaking of food, and since I just watched the 1000 VA video, maybe the omelet will bring shiny Skarmory luck. People love the omelet. I think after that video, we had the omelet come back for a bit, but I don't remember which challenge it was. It, like, guest starred, but I don't remember. It was a ZA one, I think, though. Or was it Mega? No, we didn't do the Mega thing before Legends ZA. Or before the video dropped. But yeah, people love the omelet. Is this gonna be a reoccurring character? Neopets giant omelet. Got told you eat like you're in prison, so you started eating faster. Is that how people describe it? You eat slowly if you're in prison? I think I would also fall into that category then. Dude, it's always raining at night. Hold on. I gotta get rid of the rain before Skarmory despawns. And then I'll add the giant omelet. Oh, it despawned anyway. Okay, well. Hell was that? Oh, it was the pyro. The rain is not ideal. You eat fast in prison and took it as a child? Oh! Gotcha. Do you? I imagine, like, the prison I'm imagining is like... To be honest, the only prison scene I can imagine in my head, based off of a media reference, is like The Last Airbender. And honestly, it didn't seem like the worst. In my opinion. Okay, waiting for Skarmory right now. So while we wait for it to respawn, browser, omelette, and then oh, okay, not that. Hold on, sorry. Let me change the link real quick. Open image in new tab. And then... Bam! The omelet is back. And hopefully we get shiny luck, because I'm desperate at this point and using all means necessary to get this shiny Skarmory back. This is a fan favorite. People love the omelet. Like, I'm so for real. People love this guy. For those who want the omelet back, like, do you guys eat omelets in real life? Like, is this your guy? I love omelets in real life. Serpent Slayer, switch to YouTube. Whoa! Can we get a Scotch egg? I still don't know what that is. I think I googled it one time, but I don't remember. Lamsauce omelet emote win? True. You know what? Skarmory's still not here. 1 second. Let me know when Skarmory comes back. You're so right. The people love this guy. It's a recurring character. We just gotta bring it back. Wait, I already have it saved. That's funny. I'm gonna make it a 7TV emote so that people don't have to subscribe to use it. It will be readily available. Oh, Skarmory's back. Let me add this real quick. Okay, so the emote is processing right now on the website, but you will be able to use it in maybe like 2 minutes. I think they review them pretty quickly. Also, let me refresh the chat to make sure that the emote will work. All these pyro are just sparkling around. Like a Victorian child chanting for gruel by banging his utensils on the table. Omelette, omelette, omelette. Sands with cheese. Would you eat a century egg? I've tried a century egg, because I don't remember when. But they're not too uncommon with porridge, I believe. I don't like them. I don't like century eggs. I don't like how they feel. And the taste is okay, but it doesn't hit for me. Can you add some fried chicken to the layout? The Skarmory being like, what the hell? How is no damage? So we have encountered some complications in no damage. TLDR got hit. Backup save will not work because it saved after getting hit. So I have to get a new file to reach where I was and transfer my Pokemon over. Unfortunately, that is how we're gonna run it. So that's gonna be on pause until I get another file to be where I was. Unfortunately, I was halfway through the game. So it's gonna be a while. All the girls are shining? Yeah, girlies! Even the backup save is after damage? Yeah. Because I didn't realize I got hit until I fast traveled to a Pokemon Center to progress the story. And then when I approached the next battle, I was looking at my team and I realized that my Charizard got hit. So it was on me for not checking. I didn't realize that the Ice Punch hit. I saw it starting up, but I didn't hear like a clash sound or anything. So it was very unfortunate. I've gotten pretty far in the challenge though, so I definitely don't want to stop the challenge. That sucks, right? No, that's on me. I should have double checked after. But, yeah, I'm gonna load up a new file, get it to where I was, and then transfer my Pokemon from this file into the new file. So that we can continue where we left off. We'll make it for a good speed bump in the storyline for the eventual video. I think it will be like a tiny mention, but I don't think it will be too impressive. I think the most impressive thing would have been like the actual battles, like Mega, Rogue Megas. I will have to recollect money for the Mega Stones as well, which is not ideal because I got a Charizard why? That costs like 100,000 Pokédollars. But it won't. I don't think it'll be like a huge mention because it's not too involved in the plot, but it'll be like a little fun mention, a little bit. If anything, it's good for the authenticity. Just a quick record scratch blip. Yeah, exactly. Because I think in the long run, I have these VODs as well. I don't want people to like look at the challenge and be like, oh, well, got hit there. If they ever look at the VODs. And I want it to be as authentic as possible. Because I don't like... It feels like I go back on my word if I just pretended it didn't happen. Even if it was just like a one-hit thing. And even in the footage, it looked like I didn't get hit. Like, it's very easy to say I didn't get hit. But I would not feel good about it. but I will have to grind that out, which I think I'll grind out just the gameplay on a different account. People are still gonna call you a cheater for not fully restarting, though, probably, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's just one of those things. I mean, to be fair, I've been, like, just rolling back for per save. People do that regardless of what you do. That's the thing. People who say that, maybe... I think they have an idea of what the challenge... what the perfect challenge would be in their head, which I can't blame them for. Different people, though. I think on my end, for the most part, people would be pretty satisfied with how it's constructed for me. Because if... the big thing is that since I didn't have the rollback, or the backup save, sorry. Since I didn't have the backup save and I messed that up. This is the same thing as the backup save, but I just get back to where I was. In my eyes, but people might interpret that differently. Getting angry about other people doing a challenge how they want to is stupid though. Yeah, different people. I think people can be really passionate, but people will be very much on the boat of negativity as well. Like, passion and negativity can be confused with each other a lot. But it's like one of those things where different people, you can't really dictate how people will react. The only thing is just doing what's in your control, and I think that's the best thing I could do. After messing up like that. Like, best case scenario, I think even the way that the challenge is structured right now, people might be like, oh, this wasn't much of a challenge because you rolled back the saves. But ideally, if this game didn't have autosave, I would have done it per mission. That one was especially loud, but it didn't shine. Flo! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Just saw your channel from the 1000 shiny thing in shield. Hey! Well, no, I welcome from the 1000 shiny thing in shield. Hope you enjoyed that. We got 2 people hopping in from that today. That's really nice. Bench before it despawns, please. But how you doing today, Flo? Hope you're doing well. Skarmory's still here. Please, please speak bench. Thank you. Put fried chicken on the top of the egg. I mean omelet. You guys seem to want fried chicken on it. Is it because it's a chicken that laid the eggs that made the omelet? I don't even know if Neopets has chickens. You know what I'm saying? Is this canon? I know they have cheese, which I am curious how they make the cheese as well. They have casses. Neopets is still a thing. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of not as good as it used to be because Flash died, and that's how most of their video games were. Or most of their mini games. However, I know that they're trying to make a 3D Neopets. I don't know if they canceled that, actually. They might have. I haven't heard anything about it in a while. Everything is canon if you believe hard enough. True. Very true. Would you rather eat a hot dog or eat 2 hot dogs? I prefer the one, actually. I cannot eat 2. I can barely finish, like, 1 whole hot dog. I get kind of tired of the taste. I can still eat, but I kind of just don't want to eat the whole hot dog. If it's bacon wrapped though, dog, bacon wrapped hot dogs are pretty good. That's pretty up there for me. Chat, can you put giant omelet all in caps in chat and see if the emote works, because it's like, I don't know if it's enabled because the website is not loading anymore. Giant omelet, all caps, no space. Oh, sorry, I forgot the no space, that's my bad. Okay, it's not working yet. Let me refresh. It's refreshing. Okay, it's still not working. Okay, the website's just not loading right now. I like how this guy always comes back, though. This guy never betrays me. Whoa! The omelet dance. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I have made a grave error. Hold on. Ow! Stop! It wouldn't fit in the slot again. I had the Control-C. They're trying to take the omelet away from us, but we cannot let them. Yeah, the link's just not working. I don't know, dude. Where there are dinosaurs, there are giant eggs. And where there are giant eggs, there are giant omelets. It may sound silly, but it's true. The sun-baked rocks of the Tyrrhenian Plateau are hot enough to cook an egg, a fact which Neopians take advantage of every single day. So true. So they got, like, canonical big-eyed dinosaurs. If you think about it, we're like giants to ants. So to ants, our omelets are giant omelets. Okay, let me check the omelet again. Giant omelet. Wait, it's actually just like not existing. Hold on. Let me upload it again. They just delete my account because they're like, oh, spamming. Okay, I'm uploading it. Bad request is a conflicting name. What? I think I'm breaking it. I might be breaking it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that on pause for a second for the emote, unfortunately. But if you want to use the other emotes chat on Twitch, they've got 7TV has a pretty good extension. I wish that YouTube had a pretty good one too. I think there's truffle, but I don't know how to get that working. I don't know if that's even accessible for me. So, like, what is the backstory behind the omelet? Oh, it's honestly just an omelet from Neopets. That's it. The backstory is that I played Neopets when I was like 7, so I just brought it in for the DA video, and people have loved it since, for some reason. Always more of a Club Penguin guy, never played Neopets. I like Club Penguin too. We can have Rock Hopper join in. Or, Secret Agent G. Bat a fuse with an ant so I can see the giant omelet. To be an ant and be faced with a human-sized omelet. It may be easier if we just made a shrink ray. Maybe. Don't know though. Let me know whichever comes first. Either we become ants temporarily, or we shrink temporarily. Permanently does not sound fun. I think if you were an ant, you would not be aware that the omelet was a giant omelet. I don't think you would feel excited. You know? Actually, I think if you install BTTV, you can see all the 7TV emotes as well. I might be wrong. On Twitch, that is. Still no new shinies. Who up for some card jitsu? So true. The clip. Giant omelet. Cannon. I like the giant omelet. Still no new shinies. Let's check the alleyway again. That sounded sketch. Let's check the ghastly again. Out of context, you're like, why are you checking the alleyway, dude? A giant omelet? Yeah, I think it's just still in the process of being registered by... Okay, Ghastly shined. Ghastly shined. Should I leave it? Okay, we have 3 shiny Pyroar spawning at night, and the Ghastly, and 1 Pyroar during the day. I think we leave the Ghastly for now. Look at these Pokemon chasing me, dude. Well, at least something shined. Oh my gosh, they're so after me. Ignore the Ghastly for now. I don't want to keep catching it because I feel like it keeps rolling on the Ghastly. Skarmory once. Ghastly 3 times now. Time to go alleyway diving. Me jumping in a dumpster. Maybe Skarmory doesn't like omelets? True. What would Skarmory eat? I think Skarmory is based off of a scavenger bird, so maybe a dead body, but I don't want to offer that. Playing Sword right now and find it really annoying when the bots and dens use not very effective moves. Oh, yeah. The NPCs are not smart at all in Sword and Shield. Dynamax Adventures and Dynamax Dens. Yeah, they're all goofy. What Pokemon just in the Twitch chat so I can't see it? It's kind of blurry. Oh, just spawned? Gulp. Oh. You almost got me. You almost got me. You almost got me. I was like, you know, the blurriness makes sense because the bitrate could be low on your end on YouTube. You actually almost... I was halfway through saying it. But Gulp also is like basically it. I basically fell for it at that point. Miscellaneous. No, I'm good. Thank you, Duskin Rock, for the suggestion. Thank you, thank you. No one caught it, chat. No one caught it. Now what? Could see Skarmory hunting Weedles and Beedrills? True. I have a lot of shiny Weedle from when I was hunting Fennekin. Ooh, flows down to join Caleb for Yveltal Dynamax items. W. Double U. Wait, what Pokemon did nobody catch? I almost said it again. And then I had to consciously skip over the word. Skarmory, please. How has Ghastly shined 3 times? Did something bite my eyelid? There's a bump here and it's itchy. I don't know what's happening anymore, dude. I'm getting Skarmory today. I feel it. Eventually. Eventually. That's still 3 Pyroar. At night. What area of America are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from the great state of California. I like it here, besides that rent is expensive. And it just keeps getting higher every year, baby. Sock, huh? What is so No. I said it, but I didn't ask what it was. How many Pyro are there? There are 3. Dang it. You got me. You're better than this. It sounds like a real thing. There are so many things in California. We had, like, a BronyCon that wasn't BronyCon. I forgot the name, but because it was, like, in some city I don't know, but... What was it? We have a lot of conventions here. It's raining. Go, go. I think the Skarmory might have despawned. I was kind of slow on that. Do you like the I'm just gonna stop responding to anything that sounds like sock. Oh my gosh, I just said it out loud. Anyway, it's not raining as much anymore. I keep falling for it. Chat, apparently I'm not very smart today, so I messed up my no damage run, and now I have to transfer Pokemon over and stuff, so you know, I give me some slack. You're not on your game tonight, apparently? I'm actually not. I'm so out of it. I'm just letting things happen. My voice cracked. Where's the giant omelet emote? Where is Skarmory? Seven to And no, I know that one. That's one I say all the time. Giant omelet is now available, chat. Wait. Let me refresh it. I think it only works on Twitch, though. Because, unfortunately, YouTube doesn't really have the extensions. There we go! I think, hold on. On YouTube, I could add it as a channel emote. Or I could use it as a member emote. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't have, like, that free feature, which is why I added it to the Twitch website, because it's free there. But this is, like, the closest... will get for YouTube until they add, like, some extension. I don't know how to get truffle working, by the way. I know that's a thing. I just don't know how it works. Badges and emoji. Emoji. Add in another emoji. Omelette. Hold on. Emoji name must be 3 to 10 characters. Okay, just omelet then. Okay. There we go. Oh, hold on. Image aspect ratio must be- oh my gosh, uploading emotes on YouTube is always such a pain. Hold on, I will work on it later because it has to be a certain aspect ratio, which is 1:1. And I will figure that out later, because I don't think I can be that quick on it. Stream last night? Oh yeah, chat, I was playing a Gooner game last night with a friend. That was awesome. I'm like missing the vibes though. I think the setting in Love is All Around 2, like the non-feudal China game, was pretty good. It made sense. I don't know what the plot is in the feudal one. Team Flora? Oh, I'm still tuning her out. What do you do with donuts that you don't want to keep? I think you, like, eat them. Oh, in Legend ZA? Oh. I almost said it out loud. I see. New topic was your guys' fave gym leader. Mine is canned ice from Sinnoh. I know I have a favorite, but I always forget who. Larry's pretty chill, but that's like recency bias. Oh, it's Juan. I like Juan. Yo, what? What's up, Slagger? I know that was in response to the game that we were playing. It's called Love is All Around. It's this Chinese, like, dating sim with FMV footage. The donut one was incredibly subtle. That one was actually really subtle. I almost fell for that. Pronounce it correctly, want to get your funny joke in. Did I say something wrong? Oh! I didn't even realize! You want me to say that? Yo, what's Phineas's sister's name in Phineas and Ferb? I said canned ice as a joke. I didn't even realize that you were trying to do a bit. Skarmory, please. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Canned. No. I was gonna say, but no. No, no, no. I will not stoop to your guys' level. What's happening? Darn it, foiled again. Giant omelet emote is now working. Oh, it's so loud. I can't even see the Skarmory. Okay, there we go. There's like a giant flamethrower in the way. On YouTube it's omelet, but you have to be a member, unfortunately. Because there's no free emote feature unless you download Truffle. And I don't know- well, I have to download it, but I don't know how to do that. I've been trying to figure it out for years. I just remember that's an extension though, Heike. Wait. Install the Chrome extension. Okay, there's a Chrome extension if you want the Truffle app chat. Wait. Will it show though? Don't. Okay, the shiny sounds are spamming. I don't know if it'll show in like the chat here. I refreshed. Because emotes have been struggling with the Streamlabs chat. I'll figure it out eventually. Me, when I see how long it will take to get the charm and sword. Valid. I'm broke right now, sorry. No, you're good, you're good. I absolutely do not want you to feel pressured to, like, get a Memby when it's free on Twitch. I will always say, like, the Membys never feel like you have to. In fact, the emote is free on Twitch if you really want to use the emote. I wish that the emotes worked on YouTube and there were free features. I'm not saying it for a shill. I absolutely do not want it to sound like that either. But, yeah, I definitely follow your heart. No need to apologize. You're totally good. Do what you have to do, especially. That's what I meant to say. Follow your heart, do what you gotta do. Plus, we have the giant omelet here, so you absolutely do not need to. The thing is that it's just YouTube with the limited emote features. I will keep saying that they need to. I think it's an API thing. I think Streamlabs has wanted to integrate YouTube API for emotes, but it's just they haven't. And it's been years. Predicting a Skarmory at 30,181 for show. Honestly, it has to be soon, right? For context, the Skarmory I found the other day was at 2,000 encounters. Chat, I'm hungry. Ever since the garlic bread combo, by the way, I've been very hungry. Also, I kind of want seafood boil now. You're always thinking about food? I think about food starting at like 2 PM BST usually. Yeah. So right now the night spawns have 4 shinies and the day spawns have 1. I should check the burrows just in case. In case it overflows. Ow. Because Ghastly's gonna sparkle here. Oh, I guess we already heard it. These guys, though. I'm pretty sure they don't shine. Bro, I was literally, like... I'm so far from them. What the heck? Been craving peanut butter and jam sandwich recently. Haven't wanted one of those since I was like 9. Honestly, fair. I'm increasing the number because this is gonna be a new role and encounter. Honestly, I get that. I rarely ever crave like peanut butter and jam sandwiches. Wait, let me check the... Oh, it was just running at me. Stop! Stop! That's a child that I don't think NPCs shine. Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't think the burrows are rolling. Hi, shiny pyro. And I'm pretty sure those aren't rolling either. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Where's the bench? But, I kind of... You know, Smuckers Uncrustables, I kind of slept on. The peanut butter jelly ones? I'm not big on peanut butter jelly sandwiches, but when you freeze them, they are so good. I actually really like frozen Smuckers Uncrustables. Like, you freeze them, wait for them to thaw a little bit, and then you chew them. I don't like the texture of peanut butter or Nutella, but when they're cold, I like them. It's like eating a stick of butter. I also have historically just eaten a stick of butter straight from the fridge. How does the gas respawn but the bumblebees aren't affected by benching? That's what I'm confused about, because it seems like one of the burrows may be in range if they're close enough. Maybe the burrows are are not as consistent as the ghastly at night. Lambda isn't healthy? Oh, I was younger. I was like 10 when I did the put my finger in butter and lick it method. You know? You don't know if you'd freeze them, but cold jam is pog. I like cold jam. I don't like warm peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter a lot of things. Like peanut butter M&Ms, I hate those. Peanut butter pretzels, I hate those too. Travis, it's high backwards, I just realized. I thought you said, oh, and it was a typo. Continue your shiny only run? Follow your heart. I mean, in my opinion, yes, because it's Rookity, and I will always say yes to Rookity. But other than that... I thought the sparkles were, like, around the Skarmory, and I got excited. Don't touch me! They're hurting me. Chat, what's a food combination where you feel like isn't common? Or like a way of making something that isn't common, but you really, really like it? Because for me, I think it'd be the frozen peanut butter thing. And frozen Nutella. Syrup and normal bread. That actually sounds pretty good. I think the only thing I'd be worried about is it being soggy, but it's not like water soggy. It's like French toast, but not entirely French toast. I'm not gonna lie, I might try that later. I might like just drench something, drench my bread in syrup, and then air fry it and see how it goes. Actually, I might try frozen peanut butter. Hey, my one suggestion that you think is okay, as opposed to my water with cereal. Seriously cannot eat cereal without some sultanas added in. Right, exactly! Thank you, Ampharos, thank you. I was trying to make that point the other day. They were like, why do you put water in cereal? Okay, for the record, I prefer milk in cereal, but I will not eat my cereal unless it has something in it. Like some liquid. I prefer cereal with milk, but it's not as bad with water. Oh, here we go again. You guys were like dunking on me for not liking dry cereal. This is a valid opinion. Understand if it was Pepsi? Pepsi with cereal sounds not ideal. He wants to eat dry ass cereal. Finally! Find someone who understands me. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Also someone who finally understands me, because my goodness. I was trying to explain this and people hated me for it. I was shamed and shunned. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Dry goes hard though. I actually agree with that. That's like one of the few that are actually okay. That's actually pretty good without the milk. Y'all ever had pilk before? What is pilk? What is pilk? Pink milk? I really don't know what that could be. Pilk is tier. Tier what? Like good tier? Bad tier? What were we talking about earlier? We were talking about something. I see Skarmory slowly despawning. Pilk. Pilk is a viral drink made by mixing Pepsi and milk. Oh. Does Skarmory despawn again? Bro, I gotta be quicker on some of these benches, especially if Skarmory will despawn like that. Oof. Don't touch me. Does it taste good? Well, I guess if it's viral, it is. Wait, gaining popularity through a 2022 Pepsi marketing campaign featuring Lindsay Lohan. Girl was on Freaky Friday like, you ever tried Pilk? Like, what the hell? I missed that. What? Herbie Fully Loaded. The freaking Volkswagen Herbie is going to drink Pilk for oil. Herbie Fully Loaded 2. Featuring Pilk. I respect you, Barnacle Lamb. Pilk is an incredibly odd flavor sensation? Interesting. Honestly, I'm curious. It doesn't sound good, but it sounds like it works. It's not connecting. Are you connected online? You got a shiny Alpha Gardevoir, Travis? Hey, wait, let's go. Wait, W. Sorry, sometimes I just, like, miss messages. I, like, read some and I'm like, oh wait, I read that one. And then I, like, miss the few that I didn't read. And then I look up and down, like, 5 times. I'm like, oh wait, I missed that one. But congrats on the shiny Alpha Gardevoir. That shiny sound was the Pyroar, by the way. Just ignoring that. You don't hate it yourself personally? I am curious to try it, actually. I'm down to try it. Where is Skarmory? Also, how you doing, Warren? I didn't ask how you were doing yet because I got distracted by the Barnacle Lamb. It's Barnacle Boy. I mean Lamb. Where is Skarmory? There you go. Hey, what's up? Yippee! Yippee! What other drinks are there? Think you're gonna go to 3200 and head out since you gotta sleep? For sure, for sure. Hopefully we get the shiny Skarmory by then. I hope you get good EP. Mermaid, Skarm, and Barnacle Lamb. Bop, bop, bop. Have you guys had ice cream and root beer? Apparently that's just known as a float, but when I was a kid, my teacher would call it brain soda, which is like more appealing to kids. It's probably because you couldn't say root beer float to a kid and be like, oh yeah, that, you know, I just realized that. That was smart of them. Creation Sig, how you doing? Root beer floats are so good. They're so good. Did what everyone said a kid couldn't do. I went to Shell City. I beat the Cyclops. I rolled the Hasselhoff, and I brought the crown back. I like how he says, I rode the Hasselhoff. Never had root beer, thought it was alcoholic for a while. Right? It's the beer part, which makes sense why they didn't call it root beer float when I was a kid. Because if they did that, I would have had the impression that beer was not... I would have had no concept of alcohol. I just would have been like, oh, that's like a root beer float. Can I have that? Which I'm glad my teacher called it brain soda at the time. Been chilling. That's good to hear. Creation Sick. That's good. That's good. But yeah, I love root beer floats. I actually don't get them anymore. I haven't had this in a while. Big Skarmory, but not shiny. Had to lurk the past couple of streams. For show, for show. Thank you for the lurk on those past couple streams. I'm assuming that you've been like locked in that case. You making all these lions shiny? At this point, yes, because I just keep rolling not Skarmory. Even the Ghastly in the corner. I'm gonna head out now. Good luck with Skarmory as always, and I'll hopefully see y'all soon. For sure, for sure. Thank you for hanging out, Emperos. Good EP. Take care. Have a good night. Anyone else hate the streamer? Me! I do! Me! Now I want to listen to Sweet Victory Song in SpongeBob. Did you ever mix all the condiments together at a dinner table into a cup of water? I never did that. I did not think the cup of water would be satisfying. I have mixed all the condiments together, but never into a cup of water. That's an alpha pyroar. Alpha shiny pyroar. Skarmory? No, okay, just getting mugged. You gonna get the shiny or what? You gonna... apparently, or what? So we have 6 shinies in the overworld right now. That we know of. We have 4 at night, 2 during the day. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's raining. But yeah, I'm just hoarding all the Pyroar so that it hopefully just eventually rolls on Skarmory. It's still raining, why? Get out of here. Lamb, I'm starving, hurry and find the shiny or just leave. I'm starving too, but I'm here sticking it out because I want the Skarmory. Okay. You won't hear me complaining, Ray Kirby. I'm not gonna be like, I'm kind of complaining, actually. I take it back. Look at that alpha male Pyroar. That's an alpha male right there. The only food combos I can think of are Like the more common ones, like chicken and waffles. What's happening? Oh my gosh, there's so many alphas. I'm scared. Chicken and waffles or dipping fries in a milkshake? True. Have you ever put fries in your boiga? It's pretty good. Gonna get doing and do some chores. Peace, lamb, and chat. For sure, for sure. Thank you for swinging by, Warren. Thank you for the usual SpongeBob references. And good luck with your chores. I don't know. What other food combos are there? I feel like I can't think of anything right now. Have you ever wanted something really spicy where you add so much black pepper? Pizza and Pepsi? I feel like that's a staple combo. People love their soda and pizza combined. I know that there have been, like, curry restaurants. I've never been to one. But apparently that's a combo. Just anything with Pepsi? True. What was that question in regards to, Rick Kirby? What did I say? I don't remember what I said. Oh, black pepper. Oh! It's black pepper. I wanted something so spicy that you had like 5 bags of hot Cheetos and Takis. You know, valid. I've never been like a spicy chip fan. I'm not a big chip person though. Kimchi has actually been climbing for me. That's actually a pretty good spice food. I'm trying to eat more spicy foods lately. Did try PB&J on a hamburger. Weirdly sort of worked, but you don't know if you try it again. You gotta not do the PB&J, you just gotta do the jellyfish jelly for the hamburger. For the Krusty Krab combo. I think I tried that one time, actually. It was not bad. One thing I used to do, I don't do this as much anymore, but I used to combine, like, I used to have one slice of bread with a Kraft single, and then the other slice of bread would be smeared with, like, jam. Keep near the swap because all the Pokemon are mid. Dang! It's okay. This route may not be ideal, but hopefully the next route will be better. The A Pokemon are... yeah, they weren't very optimized all the way, huh? Chat, one in chat if you think mayonnaise is spicy. Cheese bread is also yummy. True. Am I craving bread today? I'm craving garlic bread for sure. That's a big skirmish. I like how the others didn't see me, just the big alpha male. Lamb is a breadaholic. I actually don't like bread that much. So like this is the first time I'm like, yo, this is weird. Mayonnaise genuinely makes you want to throw up. Or genuinely makes you throw up, it's so disgusting. Honestly, fair. Very, very fair. I prefer Japanese mayonnaise over American mayonnaise. Used to do something wild with my bread. Hold on to your rapidashes. I used to cut the crust of my PB&Js and eat it without the crust. That's so wild. I actually think that's really common. Some people just don't like the crust. Like, people don't like the end pieces of bread. I personally will eat it, but, because I don't know the difference. But some people definitely have a preference for bread. I like when they shine all together and it's loud as hell. Garlic cheese bread is so good. I'm so hungry right now. That sounds so good. That sounds really good. 2 mayonnaise is kind of sweet for you? Interesting. I can see salty. I have not heard sweet. Don't like the crust on sandwiches, don't like pizza crust? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I can like how chewy pizza crust is. When it's like a day later. I like when they're soft, or like... It's like the Domino's garlic bread. I think that's pretty fire. Or pizza crust. Or garlic crust, my bad. Sorry, just combining every wrong word. But I think a lot of people don't like sandwich crust. I don't think that's too uncommon. Yes, it's a nasty raw egg. You know, that's really interesting. I think since I ate it before I knew that it was made out of eggs, I think it helped with the association. Pizza Hut pizza might actually be better after being in the fridge overnight. I don't think I've really had Pizza Hut pizza. Or I never buy it. I've definitely just had it at like a gathering, like a get-together. Or a party. I've never bought Pizza Hut pizza. I like overnight stuff though. Like Little Caesars, I know that that is like the most notorious for not being the best pizza. However, I have also never bought this pizza. I just went to a friend's house and like ate some of theirs. But it was really good. Because it was like stale. I like stale food. I like it fresh and I like it stale. It depends on my itch, I think. Pokemon Sword and Shield knows so I can win. I think I did like a stream or two of that. Or, wow. I can't speak. I think I did like a stream or two of that, and then I just did not continue. In the future, potentially. Just 2, okay. Yeah, less luck on these shinies, because last stream it was like, dude, look at this list. This was like a almost 6-hour stream, but it was like back to back to back to back. So far we're almost like, we're like 2.5 hours in for specifically this stream. Like this shiny hunting stream, not the no damage one. But for this stream it's like 2.5 hours and only 2 shinies. Last stream I was just really lucky. Have you had Roundtable? I forget that one exists, so I don't think I've ever had that one. Look at Skarmory just flying laps around the Pyroar statue. Have I ever had Roundtable pizza? I might have, but I don't think I paid attention. I think I just grabbed a pizza, like, If there was ever a pizza party, odds are I've had it. Out of all the pizza parties I've been to. But I don't remember. It has the cheesiest pizza ever. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good! You beat the Yveltal? Nice! I hope it shines. I hope you both get the shiny. In fact, I hope all 4 of the Pokemon you caught shine. That'd be crazy. I like how the Pyro just spawn right in my face every time at night. And then they really just blare the shiny sounds, like, it's shiny, are you gonna catch it or what? It's just me being like, nah. Skarmory, I need you to clutch up. Nothing? Dang it! No shine. Dang it! Run it back. Next one. Give it like 6 DAs. I'm not gonna take the Yveltal, gonna try again. Alright, chat. I think after the stream, I'm gonna get some food. And then on my alt Twitch account, I don't think I'm gonna stream this on YouTube, just because it's like me grinding without commentary. On my alt Twitch account, I high-key think I'm gonna grind for to get to where I was in the Legends no damage run, but without any commentary. So if you guys want to chat through there, you very well can and vibe, but I probably will not be active because I'm going to be also doing some work as I mash the A button. Think Mikey has a Fortnite addiction? W. Honestly, real. It's one of the most popular games for a reason, you know? But yeah, the alt YouTube account is Lamsauce, or sorry, the alt Twitch account. There's also an alt YouTube account, but I don't really... Wait. No, that's my live account. So YouTube has like the live account. But, we're not gonna stream that. The alt Twitch account is lamsauce_. Are you gonna start or hunt in Fire Red Leaf Green? I really want to, but I want to wrap up these projects first. I think Fire Red Leaf Green will always be there. I would love to shiny hunt in the game, but I think the idea I want to do for that would take many, many hours. Ooh, Sceptile? Ooh, Sceptile shiny is really good. Both got Gigantamax for the starting Pokemon? Wait, W! Wait, you're so ready. I can't tell if it's raining. I'm gonna go eat now for sure, Pepsi. For sure, for sure. Thank you for hanging out. And have a good night and good EP. I kind of just zoned out for a second because I was thinking about what I'm gonna eat. The only shinies you've gotten is the same one. They're both Grimmsnarl. Oh. Where am I? Oh gosh. Okay. Still no shiny Skarmory. Shiny mystery box? Oh, I'm okay, Mr. Burger, but thank you, thank you. I normally don't do trades with viewers unless I am giving something away myself, because it derails from what I'm doing on stream. But I do appreciate the offer. Thank you, thank you. I hope you find someone to give that mystery box to. Dream team already planned out in your head for Fire Red Leaf Green. Ooh. The idea for Fire Red Leaf Green, I think... I kind of have a dream team. However, I don't think is very feasible. Like, with what I want to do in Fire Red Leaf Green, it will absolutely be like a... What I am given, I will have to roll with. Vibe. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is there Fire Red Leaf Green coming out tomorrow? I think that's what they said, yeah. With Pokemon Day. So it's gonna be Pokemon Day, they'll likely say, like, out now. Go buy it. And then we'll get more news. I'll see what the plan is for Fire Red Leaf Green after Pokemon Day tomorrow. Man, Skarmory really don't want me. Maybe like a once a week Fire Red Leaf Green hunt can be the vibe. Oh my gosh, the camera was just shaking. I do want to stream all of it so that it deters any like, oh. I think a big thing with shiny hunting is that it's so easy for people online to be like, oh, like this was off stream. You probably put hacks in. It's just such a, it's an issue. I can understand the skepticism, but it does suck if you actually put in the effort and time. Got a turbo controller for Legend Zao hunt, but now that I realize I'm not actually getting the fun at a shiny hunting, it's kind of boring. Wait, I need to reread that, sorry. I think that's fair. Some people do like the turbo controller method. I think it depends on the person. Like, some people don't want to spend the time while they do something else, which I think is fair. Some people really want to enjoy shiny hunting as their hobby. Like, if they've shiny hunted before, then they have experienced the reward. They have experienced, like, the moment that it appears, and then pop off. They get the excitement. So I think people who have hunted before and run a turbo controller, it probably still hits, but not the same. But yeah, in the end, it's all preference. Camper, how you doing? Server when you sleep? Full shot. Use the turbo controller, but only had it on when you... Wait, sorry. Okay. Had it on when I was at my Switch so you didn't feel too cheap, but you also didn't have to press the buttons. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think if I had a... I mean, I do have one. I've never used it for the way that I got it for a hunt, but I didn't know how to set it up, so I ended up just never using it. Not because I don't know how to use the turbo feature, but I just didn't know. It didn't automatically set a series of buttons for you. Or it didn't press a series of buttons for you. So I just miscalculated for like a sword shield hunt, and I ended up never using it. Did you see female alpha shiny Pyroar? Yeah, I have a lot of those. But yeah, I put the text at the top of the gameplay to explain what's happening, because we're gonna get a lot of Pyroar for a while. Program things to automate an auto shiny software set for the Registeel you're hunting. Oh. Like a frame reader? Is that what you're going for, Kirby? Is there the scripts that can read frames? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Because I was like, I think you can code an Arduino and it shouldn't be too... from what my knowledge, I'd say the Arduino shouldn't be too complicated. If you're learning coding, I think the Arduino wouldn't be too complicated. But I've never done a scripting, so I can't say that the same for that. I think it's... Is that a pyro back there? Oh no, it's just normal. Okay. But I think if you dive into it, you'll probably learn as you go. Nico Pop, hello. Sup? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. So many pyro, but no Skarmory. You got a non-alpha Dragonite? Hey! Congrats on your Dragonite! And Lucario, from the sound of it. Can't learn to code, you're non-binary. True. Wait, aren't there a lot of non-binary people who code? Wait, no, wait, I think wait. What was the stereotype? People were saying that there aren't that many non-binary coders because the binary code. Oh, transfer. Okay, my bad. Ethan, how you doing? Welcome back. I just remember reading about it and someone made like a... Wait, it was in chat. I thought I read it on Twitter for some reason. I forgot that was a whole conversation we had. Hilda, how you doing? Cause you're unwoke? No, I'm hella woke, chat. You see me awake right now? Where is Skarmory? Non-binary people hate coding. Yes, that was it. Thank you. I was like, I couldn't remember the details. This was like 2 weeks ago, right? Why isn't the omelet power working? I don't know. I think they gotta add that for Gen 10, though. We gotta have omelet power. You were EV training? Oh. Yeah, that was like over a month ago. If it's over a month ago, brain for gore. Probably. Good with names, not good with remembering topics. Pyros be like, F you. Actually, though, they just keep showing up. And when the Skarmory showed up and actually shined, it said F you too and despawned. Come back to me, baby. Oh, I was beating up a bunch of Bellsprout. That makes sense. Just saw shiny alpha. Yeah, there are a lot of shiny spawning, but I keep getting Pyroar, so I'm just leaving them now. But I will catch them later. Your messages won't send? Is it being automated or is it just not sending? The FU one worked. I don't know which other ones you sent. Okay. Yeah, look at my list. Hold on, let me share my whole list. Oh wait, hold on. My whole list of Pyroar encounters. Look at this. This was the last stream, last week. Pyroar, Skarmory fail. Pyroar, Ghastly, Pyroar. Today has been Ghastly and Pyroar. We're not as lucky as last stream. I don't know what happened last stream. And then, but the stream before that, Pyroar, Ghastly, Pyroar, and then the stream before that, just all Pyroar. So many. So I just stopped catching them. But I'll catch them later. You're asexual? Asexual what? Like, what are you asexual for? I'm kidding. Honestly, same. That Alcreme hit hard? What? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. It's delayed. Oh yeah. I feel like my Twitch streams are more delayed than other people's Twitch streams. I don't know why. Apparently, sometimes it's even slower than YouTube. Which is weird, because YouTube's usually the one with more latency. So I don't know why. What's happening here? Watching on YouTube and typing on Twitch. Whoa! That's pretty radical. Zach C, thank you. Oh, sorry, thank you. I meant hello, sorry. I don't know why I said thank you. I'm very hungry and tired. But hello, Zach C. Yeah, I got the one. And Nico, welcome back, welcome back. It sounds like you guys just beat the DA, Caleb, and Flo. Why did I say thank you? Like, what was my thought process on that? I don't even know, dude. Where am I? Oh, there we go. That's my neck. No shinies. Dang it! You're welcome. Thank you, Zaxi. Thank you, thank you. The legit thank you, thank you. Do I have DLC? I do have DLC. Wouldn't donuts be easier? So I'm doing this method because I was hunting a lot in hyperspace, and I wanted like a change of pace because I felt like the other shinies that I've been catching have been a little too easy. So for the video, like, it would be quicker to get it via DLC methods, but this is just a change of pace for the video when this is, up and ready. Also, I've never done this method, so... Or, I've done this method. I've never done this method for Skarmory. When the game first dropped. I thought it'd be fun. Have I backup saved? For Skarmory? Or... Oh, gotcha. For the donuts. I also have not gotten the shiny donuts. Like, I have not really rolled for those. Because I feel like I don't need to spend the time to do so. Chat's saying it's worth it, but at the same time, I just feel like I don't want to, like, backup save and roll for donuts. I have not backup saved, rolled for a donut quite yet. Besides for item and berry haul, because those take forever. But yeah, that's my thought process on it all. Me just yapping, by the way. We reaching Fennekin numbers? We actually are. We're... like 1,000 away. 1,400 away for Fennekin. But yeah, I went into this bench hunt thinking it would be fun. And it probably wouldn't take that long. And I got the Skarmory at exactly 2,000 benches. And then it despawned. So I... Is that a new Pyroar? This is a day spawn Pyroar. I think the day spawns have really caught up today. Anyway, where's my dock? There it is. Alpha Pyroar. Me explaining like, I thought this would be fun, only to encounter another Pyroar. Alright. Back to ye old grind. Okay, the day spawns have the same amount of shinies that the night spawns now. Except for the Ghastly. Besides the Ghastly. So night spawns have 4. 3 Pyroar, 1 Ghastly, and day spawns have 3. 3 Pyroar. With Skarmory just ascending slowly to the heavens. Dynamax Dugtrio was so big, so true. And then they drop that giant rock on you. You're hunting for a Raichu? Ooh, good luck, good luck. I hope you get it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gracious. You're since Friday started hunting a go-goat. Not a lot, like 150. Going to try to push to get the last 50? Wait, can you clarify that? You have 150 go-goat or you've been hunting? That's how many encounters for a go-goat. Kirby stream? I did one Kirby Air Rider stream. That was chill. I like that game. Oh, I see Skarmory just back there in the rain. You've released like 5 shiny Go-Go's? Dang. You have 100 shiny Go-Go, you need 50 more. Oh my gosh, that is actually impressive. So you're hunting 150 Go-Go total. Wait, that's sick. Don't touch me! Oh my gosh, they're just mugging me. Well, best of luck on your last 50, my goodness. You do not like shiny hunting in the dimensions? I think that's fair. What is it particularly that you do not like? Is it the timer? Or is it something else? It's an SV, so it's not as impressive. Oh, that's still impressive. I'd say if you're enjoying your challenge for yourself, like, definitely own it. Yeah, the timer. Yeah, the timer can be pretty goofy, especially with the 5-star stuff. Like, it's not ideal, for sure. The vibes are so lit. I don't know. I'm bouncing off the walls today, and this is great. Hey, let's go. We love to hear that. W lit vibes. Ba, 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 ba. Still 3 Pyroar. Your friend Huskero. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I think is how I say that. At first I was gonna say and then I stopped myself and then decided to try to actually read it. Main reason you want to do this is so we can be the herder of the goats. Honestly, real and based and respect. That's actually awesome. Still no Pyroar. Okay, I think I'll like hard stop at like 3,500 encounters. Holy autocorrect? Whoa! I see. Blaziken. Big Skarmory, but not shiny. Found a shiny Mudkip, but it ran out of time. Ooh, that's tough. There have been times where I've, like, definitely, like, edged the timer as much as I could. Like, there was a Cyclizar hunt, and I was like, there is a strong lack of time, but I think I can make it. I made it with, like, half a second left on the clock. I got very lucky. But if I delayed anything before that any further, I would have not gotten that shiny. You almost got it right, it's just a 0 at the end? Gotcha, gotcha. Your friend Husker is 0. You probably prefer Husker, right? Shiny would be sick. So true. Shiny is always sick. Skarmory, I need you to clutch up. Don't touch me! Oh my god. Got some water? Nice. That's good. Can you check for a shiny Lampin at the top? I don't think they're rolling. I don't think the Pokemon on the roof are rolling. Cause, my rule of thumb is that if you can't see them from the ground and they're on the roof, they are not rolling. But I can check real quick. I just don't want to check that often, because if I check, then it's actually going to keep rolling them. And also, it takes time from the benches. Was legit crying when I ran out of donut power and had a shiny Melton appear in front of your- Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Look at all my shiny lions. I like how both batches currently have 3 shiny lions right now. Don't touch me! Yeah, I don't think these are rolling up here. The Ghastly, though, down there in the alley, rolling. Did Skarmory despawning scar you for life or Skarmory you for life? Yo. That actually was my worst shiny fail though, and you guys bullying me for that is- no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I think it's very funny. I genuinely think that shiny fail is very funny. Unfortunate, but very funny. Melton can't be shiny this game? Like, actually? Why? Wait, why is it shiny lock? Oh yeah, it is shiny lock. But why? There's only one. Yeah! I forgot. There were only like 5 shiny locked, or 5 unlocked legendaries, or something like that. I made this like whole doc and I forgot that you can't shiny encounter that. Isn't the only way to get a shiny Melmetal right now, like, via Pokemon Go? Or in the past it was? I don't know if they still offer that. There's so many lions, dude. Okay, maybe 500 might be high. Okay, I'll stop at 3,400 benches. I think the Mega Dimension Melton is still shiny locked. From what I looked into. But I could be wrong. Not sure you've gotten a lot of Mel but no shiny. It's locked in Mega Dimension because it's the one place you can get it. I made a spreadsheet and it's also, like, when I was looking into it, it didn't seem like it could be shiny. Is it Melton locked? So nice try. No, I think they're genuinely confused. I don't think they're lying. I think they're just confused. Like, the Melton shiny looks very similar to its normal, if I recall, right? How you doing, Rowlet? It could have been how it was spawning. You know how, like, Charmander... Oh my gosh, don't touch me. You know how Charmander, is a pretty noticeable shiny? It was the gold and white one. I don't know who that is. Screenshots. Gotcha. I don't know who the gold and white one is, I'll be completely honest. But I think you're good. Can I get your opinion on something? I think my opinions are... I don't know how to explain my opinions. I think I'm not good at explaining them, but I can try. Oh, Beldum! I forgot about Beldum. Yeah, that makes sense. You just keep hearing shiny sounds. This whole stream, you're just gonna hear like bling, bling. Beldum's cool. That's a good guy. But in hyperspace, yeah, that's unfortunate with the timer. The names are pretty similar. Melton, Beldum. It's like 2 syllables with the vowels at the same spot. Is level 2 Sparkling Power Donut worth it to use, or should you try to go for level 3 only? I actually don't know. I think level 3 is like the best thing you could have. Same with like, if I'm imagining it like Scarlet Violet, I think level 3 is the best thing to have. If you're doing like a short hunt and you don't want to like spend time rolling, I don't think it's the worst thing. But I think level 3 is like the most efficient for the most optimized use of your berries. Because again, I have not used a shiny donut in this game. That's my point of view as someone who has not used donuts and has used a lot of sandwich power in Scarlet Violet. But unfortunately, I'm not really able to help much in this department. What shiny should you shiny hunt? Is there anything you need, Hilda? Have only gotten one shiny on this hunt after 15 minutes. I think level 1 through 3, level 1 will give you 1 extra roll. Level 2 will give you 2 extra rolls. Level 3 will give you 3 extra rolls. So each roll is like definitely a benefit because it's like 3 in I'm assuming you have shiny charm, so 3 in 1024, which if you divide that, it's like that's math that I can't do in my head, but it's a number. Wait, 3 plus the shiny charm. Wait, sorry. So it's wait. Okay, instead of what I said earlier, it's the shiny charm odds, which is 4 in 4096, plus the 3, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 4096. So divide that by 7, and then you get your shiny charm odds. Also, I hit my mic, I'm sorry. My math is hard. So each roll is a boost. But it's up to you if you want to spend the time continuously rolling. Overrolled, you get such good luck, but hyperspace hates you. Honestly, I getcha. I totally get you. Shiny Hunt Go-Go, please join me. True. You can join Zach in the 150 Go-Go run. Zone 20 Shalfa in the middle. That's actually a pretty good hunt. I like that one. Got it mixed up because Melton is metal and a small Pokemon. Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I think the names make sense. Like the switch up. Or the mix up. I think that's fair. Try to do a challenge, but you're going to have to ask YouTube's what shiny you should get. Tyrant. That's my guy. In that case. I like Tyrant. You can see my little Tyrant in my party too. Little baby. Shiny Mareep. No, not Pikachu. Okay, we're going up to 3,400 benches, chat, as a heads up. You look around the corner and pink sheep. Wait, that's actually... Did I say 6, 7? I don't remember saying that. I just scrolled up and I saw the number. Shiny luck is funky. It's never when you're looking. I will keep saying that. Whatever you're looking for just will not appear, as you can tell with all these pyro. Skarmory, please. We'll continue this tomorrow, though, if we don't get it today. Maybe right after Pokemon Day. Finish another run of D8. Nice, nice. Good luck, good luck. Oh my. If Skarmory shows up in the rain again, I'm going to cry. That was just so unfortunate. The shiny Skarmory, specifically. No shiny. Dang it! You play Arceus, got 2 shinies, don't even try to hunt because you're, like, unlucky. SV on Switch, no chance for shiny barely get spawned as is. Sword Shield can't unless... Can't even tell unless I'm doing this... What the hell? What the hell? Alert, alert, alert. I don't even think it sees me. That pyro was extra pissed. Like, actually, though. What the hell? Any more shiny Pokemon for an idea? Totodile. Sandile. Those are my three. Anyway, continuing. Continuing to read that. Sword Shield can't even tell us I'm doing Masuda method. ZA literally every 10 or so minutes overworld, if that. Sword and Shield is really interesting. Because they don't spawn as shinies in the overworld, but when you're in the battles, it does do the sparkle thing. I like Sword and Shield personally. SV didn't hit for me, but it's because there's no shiny sound. Bro, I think the exclamation points on Pyro were just so loud on my end too. Mr. Burger, welcome back. Went through all the ZA streamers and all this, but no, haven't slept in 3 days. Ooh. Again, for me, trading just derails from what I'm doing on stream. Because I'm gonna, like, lose my flow, and also I need to end stream at, like, 3,400 encounters because I'm very hungry. But, I do hope you can trade the shiny mystery box. I would sleep, though, and then hopefully another day, someone will be willing to accept the mystery box. When you were doing the math for Shiny Charm, you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's why you said 6, 7. Okay, that makes sense. You're on 1,000 for Zigzagoon Masuda method and still rolling with it? Ah, you got it. Sometimes, some eggs take a hot minute. I think my longest egg was not that bad. It was like 2,000 something. I've heard people go through like 10,000 eggs and still get nothing, even with charm. So, as long as that doesn't happen, then you're probably good. I love Zigzagoon though. You want that shiny Zig? I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Zigzagoon is a good guy, and I will always be an advocate for Zigzagoon. What are you shiny hunting? Skarmory. And we have a lot of Pyroar showing up, and we are ignoring them until we get Skarmory, because they keep showing up, and I don't want them anymore, because I have caught, like, maybe 20 now. Become a big streamer, remember these days. Thank you, thank you. Very true. Very true. I still remember my streams from like 3 years ago pretty well. I remember who swings by pretty well. If I get like, to be honest, if I get like 50 plus people in chat though, I will struggle a bit more with specific details for people. I think after the DA video was uploaded, I had like 50 plus concurrent viewers, and it was a new game. And it was like, chat was schmoovin', and I could not remember specific details. I felt actually really bad. People were telling me their hunts, and I just could not remember. That doesn't include Twitch either. I guess it was like 70 concurrent. I don't really pay attention to my concurrent views while I'm streaming though, because it stresses me out. But I look after because I'm curious. Pyro pissed because you're not catching it. It's like, hello, I'm shiny, catch me. And then they have their friends show up as shinies too. Like maybe she'll notice us now. Nope. You're gonna take Lanoon because it has baby doll eyes? I love Lanoon and BAs, dude. Slash Stab, so good. Galarian Lanoon as well. pretty good moveset. Eyes only for Skarmory. Exactly. Look at it. I like when they just... It just hovers without it flapping its wings. Random sweatshirt. Been hunting for shiny Dratini for 3 days and... Sheesh, I am getting discouraged. No, you got it. Do you have shiny charm? And how many hours would you say you've been hunting for Dratini? Because my Dratini, even with charm, it went pretty well over once. But I hope it lines up for you. I hope it shines for you soon. Baby doll eyes is amazing. I want to see Lanoon with baby doll eyes so bad. Like, someone just draw like a little baby doll eyes on Lanoon, please. And send that over my way. Babe, the Pokemon is Maractus because you used it. Oh, that felt like it shined. Oh, frick. Maractus because I used to do Suicune raids and it has Swarm Drain. Maractus is incredible for Kyogre. You do 2,000 DAs? Maybe. If they bring the feature back in another game, I'd be more inclined to do it. I think it's, like, fallen out of interest right now for me to really want to do it again anytime soon. I can do another DA challenge, like, I'm down for that, but I don't want it to take too much time. Like, 2,000. I thought about 5,000 even, and I was like, okay, that's too low. Maybe if I just ran it, like... Okay, the first... How long did the DA challenge take me again? Like, 190 hours? Or is that the fossil challenge? It was 230 hours. Right. It's been a while. I like, was on that project for so long and I still can remember how long it was. Even editing it, I was like, oh yeah, it's this long. Don't have charm, which you know would help you tremendously. Hunted about 7 hours each day, definitely not gonna stop though. Ah, you got it. Yeah, I think charm would help, but overall, I think this long haul hunt is gonna hit when you get that shot in, you know? Did Skarmory despawn again? Ow, stop! Dog, I can't do nothing around here, for real. I keep getting attacked by stop! By anything. Okay, I'm waiting for Skarmory. Hey. Hey. So like if you're continuously resetting location, apparently it does not reset rooftops. I don't know if they're using that from what I've seen, if they're within 50 feet and 10 in height. Is it 10 in height? I've heard 15 or 20 in height. But yeah, the height is definitely shorter. I've had a Pidgeotto spawn on a roof, but it was a shorter roof. My rule of thumb is that if you can't see the Pokemon, it's not rolling. If you can see it, then it's rolling. That's just how I read it. Accidentally click swap. No! Why another sheep? No! Chats, we're all getting bad luck today. Because the sheep loves you? You are in the Lamsauce stream, which is a sheep thing. Oh wow, I've been streaming for a while. Is this including like the no damage run? Where is Skarmory? Because we're gonna stop after 3,400 benches. Do I have Savu? I do have Savu. I have Pokemon Su. Starring Koraidon. I like him. You don't love the sheep? What? Honestly, fair. Well, I hope you get, your guy soon. Hope you get your guy. Look, a rainbow! Wow. Did the Skarmory leave because a rainbow showed? Oh, right. You know, that makes sense because that means it's after the rain. Where'd the rainbow go? What the hell? Ow. Ow. Me choking on my spit. Hold on. Oh, there's Skarmory. Still not shiny though. Oh, there's the rainbow. It just came back. Or maybe it was there the whole time and I just didn't see it the second pass. You shot the rainbow. What the hell? I was just that rainbow was just mad chillin'. Alright, 3,367. It looks like I'm a reap. Oh. Oh. Normally I have a variety of music playing, by the way, but this music has really encapsulated my soul. One of these hordes is gonna be entirely shiny, and I don't know which one yet. But yeah, Scarlet Violet was pretty fun. I think the only thing was it had performance issues, but that's very much remedied on the Switch too. Harold 200000000000. Thank you for the follow. 6-9 didn't work. I'm working on getting Switch 2 and kind of want to do the prop hunt SB allows. Maybe you'd be interested. Prop hunt? Oh, like the synchro machines? Is that what you're referring to? Like you hide as a Pokemon? It does seem fun. I've never done that. Hi, your name is Gabby. Hi, Gabby. Hi. The synchro. Ah, gotcha. I am interested, but I am like the worst person to schedule. I'm so bad at like scheduling things. I'm like all over the place sometimes. But yeah, it does look fun. It does look very fun. Spawns are so little in comparison to Switch 2. Ah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Switch 2, also, it just runs so much better. Like, I think if someone were, like, being sus, it'd be harder to tell on Switch 1. Because the frames are dropping, you're like, what's happening here? Or maybe it's easier to tell because the frames are dropping. I don't know. You're on Switch 2? Yo! Switch 2 is nice. I wish there were more games on this console, though. That's my only thing. But we'll see this year. It is a new year. Seen the gameplay and it looks so much better. So fun. It's great. SB is great on this console. I love Nintendo too. Still the 3 Pyroar and the Ghastly in the back, so 4. And then the other 3, so 7 total. It is the year of the horse? True! How many horse Pokemon are there, chat? Also, chat, this has been bothering me. Can anyone answer this? Has there ever been, like, a drawn-up, Like, in-map, in-game parking lot in Pokemon. Like, there's a place where taxis can park, but I wouldn't call that a parking lot. It's more like a valet. A valet, like, park here and pick up people at a hotel vibe. Not like a parking lot where if you're going to, let's say, Coachella, and there's like a whole ass parking lot out there. Wait, I've never been to Coachella. I don't know if that's true. How about if you're going to like a stadium, like a baseball stadium, you're going to a Walmart, there's a parking lot. Okay, there we go. That's the best description. Those are the Alpha Pyro shiny. Oh, there have been like multiple shinies. There have been many. I've just been ignoring them because I have caught too many. And I keep catching them and they keep shining in the same spot, so. At this point, you can see the text above. Ignoring shiny Pyro until either the whole horde is shiny or I get a shiny Skarmory. If the whole horde is shiny, I will catch them all. But if not, then I will leave them. Or until we hit like a stack of 10 shinies on the map, then I will catch them all. I think they're all shiny now. It's 3 on the day, 3 in the day and 3 at night. So far. For Pyroar. There is 1 shiny Ghastly in the corner, in an alleyway. I think there are car parks in Sun and Moon. Really? I need to replay Sun and Moon. They have cars. I feel like the region based off of Hawaii would be one of the last to get parking lots. I feel like Gen 5 should have the parking lots. This game should have the parking lots. We're in the city of France. Please, Skarmory, please. This is my life. Bop bop bop. Bop 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 bop. Skarmory, I see you being alpha, but not like based. You know? Does that make sense? Oh. The bench owns you currently as me and my friend Choke, actually, though, yeah. The bench does own me. And the bench also owns these lions. They cannot maul me while I'm sitting on the bench. Which is quite a W. I'm gonna keep saying it, the benches are like the sea bear circles in SpongeBob. And the sea rhinoceros undergarments. My hat is so tilted. Skarmory. Bro's just ascending. Alright, chat. About 10 more benches. We're gonna stop at 3,400. I'm super hungry. But we'll be back at this again tomorrow. Unless it shows up within these 10. The bench owns me when I decide to go for Fennekin. Real. Dude, Fennekin did not want me. I had to get 3 of those. Imagine I had to get 3 Skarmory, dude. This is very much Overchar mods again, by the way. The Skarmory, that is. You got Fennekin AFK. Hey! For me, I was doing the soft reset method. Like the reset, or sorry, the knock them out, have them spawn, and if they're not shiny, just close them out in the game. I like that method. I like it a lot. Pop, pop, pop. He got one, but my friend was having a really rough week and had been really wanting one, so he caught it and immediately gave it to her along with Rookie. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Still 3 pyro. Your shiny ran Peach. No! Dude, the shinies running is always so scary. I hope you can reclaim it soon. That's all I can say. Good luck. Good luck. How do I keep getting Duolingo on my phone? I feel like I uninstall it and it's just back all of a sudden. I like Duolingo. No shiny, no shinies, man. Just like making people happy so you're not really bummed at all, just eventually get it again? For sure. I believe. Snivy? I like Snivy. Snivy is like a top tier, like, starter for me. Another sheep? No! You're getting shinies pretty quickly though. I hope it lands on the Pichu soon. Alright. One more bench after this, chat. But my views on 2 players. Hey, let's go. We take those. No Skarmory. Alright, 400. Were you on Scarlet Violet for the free shiny Rayquaza event? Yes! That was fun. I farmed so much herba from that. Twitch is definitely faster. Hey, let's go. Okay. That's how it normally is, so I was worried that my latency was like weird. But Twitch usually is the faster one. Okay, still no other phases really. Like nothing in the burrow here. You can hear like the gas. Don't touch me! You can hear the gas. Ow, stop. You can hear the gas there. I like how the shiny just respawned over there. And then the roofs aren't really spawning. It's so dangerous here, my goodness. Look at Skarmory just ascending, bro. Anyway, that is the stream today, chat. We'll continue this tomorrow. And hopefully we actually get Skarmory, because my goodness. We also didn't get that many phases today. But to be fair, we're rolling less Pokemon, since we're not catching them as much anymore. But thank you for hanging out, chat. I might do like a stream on my alt account, but there will be not much commentary because I'll probably be working while I just mash the A button. But yeah, if you want to see that, that's going to be like Twitch TV Lamsauce _ Lamsauce LAMSUS. That might be later, but I won't be chatting too much while I work. But I'll try to read chat like every like 30 minutes maybe. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, chat. Bye 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 bye. See you tomorrow for more shiny hunt if you would like to swing by again. If you don't, that's a-okay too. I'm gonna get food. I kind of want garlic bread, but I don't know where to get it. I will figure that out. Okay, bye bye bye. Right on these nuts. So true, so true. Join Discord so you can see all the notice. Hey, let's go, let's go. Wait, do you call it the burrow like from Miraculous Ladybug? I've never watched Miraculous, actually. I know it's the same creator as Code Lyoko, but I never watched Miraculous. Alright, bye 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 bye. You really like my streams? Oh, thank you, Big Snorlax97. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, bye.